In this video, we'll talk about some items to throw in a little bag or kit if a storm's heading your way and you're not prepared for it. I'll be using my Survivor Filter Tactical Hydration Pack, which comes included with a water bladder, so you won't see me talk about water in this video, because I already have it. So let's get started. Alright, I'm just going to pull out an item at a time and go over it. First thing is a poncho. Whenever a storm's coming, it's going to rain. So you need a poncho. Something highly visible is good. Plus it has many other uses. If you don't have a poncho, a tablecloth can work. It'll do the same thing. Just this one's big enough probably to make two of them. Plus, like I said, it's good for signal. High visibility. Next up, be a tarp. That's good for shelter. You can make all sorts of shelters with this. Blue, it's not my favorite tarp, it's pretty cheap. But you know, I am poor man preparing, so that's what I got. But a good tarp is a must-have. Next up, you need lighting. Here I just have a little lantern. It's solar powered, plus it recharges. Has a rechargeable battery, a solar chargeable battery, and it recharges mobile devices. And same for this. Pretty bright, but you can have whatever, it doesn't matter. If you don't have one with a capability of charging your mobile devices, just get you an external battery. Next up is just a little cook kit. It's pretty much just a pan. Got some other things in there, eating utensils and whatnot. That's good to have. And with that goes some food. Like I said, just pack whatever you want. It's not really a big deal. The storm shouldn't last that long. If something happens, you'll eventually go to a shelter or something. You won't be living out in the wild or in the woods or nothing, so you don't need that much food. But some other good items besides those is just, bring some snacks. Little snacks, especially if you have kids. You want that. Something else to think about is a couple radios. Say if something did happen, you have to split up, or you want to even give your neighbor one or something. It's always good to have to communicate. Of course, you want a spare charger, at least the cable, if you need to charge your mobile device. So it's always good to have. Plus, this one recharges both of these. A little medical kit. Not going to go over it too much. Just has the basics in it. So make sure you put any medication you have in your medical kit. A little survival whistle. It's good to have. It's got a compass, temperature gauge, a light. It's got a waterproof container in here, magnifying glass, mirror, and it's pretty loud. Blow it. So always get a good whistle in every bag you pack. Here we have a little survival candle. Burns for 12 hours. Provide heat and light. A couple ferro rods, just in case you do need to cook yourself dinner. Always good to have a backup. Of course, you want a good fire kit. These might be available soon. But it's just got a bunch of homemade stuff in it, plus a few other things. Some pencil and paper, a pen and pencil, and some paper, which I forgot to put in here. It's good to have to write notes and whatnot. Let people know which way you went. All that good stuff. And lastly, we have just a little knife. It's a cold steel. And a more knife. But that's pretty much it. You don't need too much. Like I said, you're just looking to live out the storm and you're not surviving in the woods in this particular case. And of course, you want to have a if your radios don't pick up the NOAA radio or whatever it's called, get you one of those radios and throw it in your bag as well. They make hand crank ones, solar powered ones that also charge your devices. But that's pretty much it. This is just a general guideline of what you should have in your kit if a storm's coming and you need to be prepared for that. So, as always, I want to thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video, give it a share if you don't care, or if you do care, give it a share, however you want to think about it. But anyway, I appreciate you watching, and remember, be ready.